Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we've got a beer from Fuller's, and this is their Black IPA, tropical and dark, coming in at 5.7% ABV. I love the new, I think it's new label. Really nice. 440ml can then. Black IPAs, I haven't had that many recently, but I think they've been coming a little bit more relevant again, I'd say in the last 6 months to a year. Going back 4 or 5 years ago, there was loads. They kind of died off, but now it looks like they're making a bit more of a comeback, which is cool. So yeah, picked this up for £3 in my local Waitrose. I think it's a new beer. How many ratings? So it's had quite a lot of check-ins, so maybe it's not that new, but it's the first time I've seen it down here. I didn't know Fuller's done this kind of style of can with just the wrap round label kind of thing, so that's kind of new on me. I know they've done the 330ml cans. I think they've done the Wild River and the Frontier Lager and stuff like that, and of course, I mean, they've done like the other kind of cans. I think this is more of a pilot series. That's right, what I read on the label, not this label, the receipt. Anyway, let's get into this beer, and I'll go into it in more detail when the beer's poured out. That's a beer in a glass. So yeah, a Black IPA. So this might be the first time that you've seen a Black IPA review. Maybe not. But yeah, same. It's just, I think the only difference is the roasted malts they use instead of the usual pale malt or crystal malt, whatever. So yeah, beer in a glass. There is a little bit of, yeah, it's not totally dark. It's more of a kind of a coppery, dark mahogany sort of colour. Yeah, I'm getting some that kind of mahogany bleeding through the glass, but yeah, it's dark beer. It's just an off-white head, half a finger there. Nice creamy looking head, gentle carbonation running through the beer. I'll put it up into the light with the sun dropping out the sky. It's kind of got it's more of a ruby, I'd say, a dark ruby. But yeah, let's get an aroma. Yeah, there's a nice kind of almost like citrusy edge to this. Almost like a slight coffee note as well. Very mellow, but it's there. Yeah, roasty, toasty malts with a little bit of that kind of, I mean, some people, I mean, this style of beer, Black IPA, is it a hoppy stout? Is it a tropical stout? Is it a Black IPA or Cascadian dark ale? Whatever. It matters to some people, not to me so much, but if it tastes good, I don't care what style it is. That's the way I look at beer. So yeah, back into the taste. Cheers. It's got a lovely creamy kind of mouthfeel to it, with a slight bitter back end. Very smooth. And you are getting that kind of, almost like a citrusy kind of slight piffiness going on. There's not much at the bottom of the can apart from that, so if you'll just see the top part, so you can see. Slightly sweet at the front end, citrusy, roasty, toasty malts as I was getting on the aroma. There is a little bit of kind of almost like a slight oily kind of component to the beer we're getting from the hops. Not in an unpleasant way or slicky, it's just a touch, you know. Sorry about the noise out here, it's crazy. Almost like a slight pine, it's like resiny, runny kind of hops, lupulin sort of thing going on. Slightly, yeah, I mean, not getting any ABV at all in this beer. 5.7 is it? Yeah, 5.7. But apart from that, the body for me is slightly kind of lacking. I like a slightly more, a thicker, kind of more, just to bring it up. To say it's 5.7, I've said about 3 times, 5.7 times or whatever it is. But I just think it's a little bit thin for what it is. Super drinkable. I mean, there's no hint of that ABV. It's just the body. I'd find I'd like it a little bit more. But the flavour profile is really pleasant. It's decent. It's decent. Let's go into what it says then. A dark, delicious, deceptive IPA. A mass of contradictions. This IPA is black, like a stout, but features tropical notes to light up the dark, with subtle chocolate and coffee flavours. I don't get much chocolate, more a slight bit of coffee. Flavours paired with unmistakable hop kick of a fruity IPA. Go away, fly. This beer is sure to tempt every ale, if I can't even say that word, enthusiast I'll call it, towards the dark side. So, yeah, it says it goes into all the notes and that fruity zesty for aroma, inky black they're calling it, taste tropical and roasted. Definitely roasted, tropical. Yeah, a kind of a mild tropical ness to the beer. Hops then are Chinook, Nelson Sauvin from New Zealand, which may give it that slight kind of dry earthiness, which I was kind of picking up, that kind of pine. Yeah, maybe it's that. And target hops. The malts are Crystal, Munich, Pale Ale, chocolate, wheat and wheat. Brewed by Fuller's Smith and Turner plc, Griffin Brewery, Chiswick Lane, South London, bloody blah. Best before the 25th of March of 2020. So yeah, reviewing this on the 1st of May. I've just had the Dark Star Session IPA and now I'm on this. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just a little bit thin for the body for me. Still decent. I mean, £3 a can. It's not. It's pretty good for what you're paying. I mean, a 5.7% beer for £3, pretty good. I mean, this was the same. It's 4.2. If you do that sort of thing, is it 4.2? Yeah, 4.2. So it is what it is. It's just we're so spoilt now with beer in the UK, with supermarkets really catching on to what's going on, and it's a great beer. If you've never had a black IPA, I would suggest you go out and try this. If you're in the UK, this will set you on the road to opening up that kind of sub-style, or whatever it is a style, isn't it? Cascadian dark ale, black IPA, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's not bad at all. My rating then is a 7 out of 10. So 3.5 on the Untapped scale. So let's get into the shenanigans on Untapped. 2,880 total check-ins on this one, 201 in the last 30 days, 2,516 ratings, coming out at 3.48. So yeah, I'm about bang on line with that one. It's just the body lets it down a little bit, but the flavour profile is quite pleasant, quite tasty. So but yeah, let me know if you've had this one before from the Fuller's Smith and Turner, their black IPA. It's available in Waitrose, perhaps not all Waitrose, but check your local one out, it might be in there. I thought I'd come and give it a quick review. And yeah, nice to see them do these kind of like wraparound labels on a silver can, so pretty cool. Anyway, see you on the next review. Cheers. Went blank then. What's all that about? See you later.